Afrofish OG. What is going on, everyone? It is Saturday, March 21st of 2026. I finally got to the point now where I have made so many of these interviews. I stopped keeping count. I don't even care anymore. Like I don't care how many. My next note. I'm just gonna start going like what do they call them? Like land monument. Like what is it called? I can't think what the word is.
Yeah.
We're like you hit milestones. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna hit milestone. This one's gonna be 75. And then we're gonna go to 100. I'm already at like 56.
You're halfway, a little over halfway there. Yeah, you're great.
Yeah. I think I'm doing fantastic. But welcome to another edition, like I said, of Afro in the Know. Today we have Frankie from Ctrl Alt Create. I am so excited for you to be here. I've been keeping up with your stuff, so I was like, oh, okay. The first time you popped up on my For You page, and I was just like, okay. It was one of your shout outs. I don't remember which one though, but it was like one of your shout outs to another Black creator, and I was like, I need to be one of those shout outs.
Listen, the next video, it's gonna be you. It's gonna be
see,
you've made it. You've made it.
Like, well, all the way up. No, so, like I said, I'm excited for you to be here. And for those who don't really know much about you or what you've done, the floor is yours. Let them know.
Well, what's going on, everybody? It's Frankie from Ctrl Alt Create. I founded Ctrl Alt Create to celebrate the Black community in gaming, arts, anime, all things creative, because let's just face it, we're awesome. We're wonderful people. We're Black, we're melanated, unproblematic. We're doing great things, and we should be celebrated and have a safe space at that, to just be ourselves and be authentic. Ctrl Alt Create was really framed out of the idea of controlling the narrative, altering the way you see yourself and the way others see you as a Black community member, and just creating amazing things. That's it. That's all it is. Just being able to be yourself, bring your best self to the table, and have a space to enjoy it with everyone else who's just like you, just the controllers and creators in one spot.
Love it. I like that though too, like the specific, because it's not just kind of like it's more than just a catchphrase. You know, it's more than just a logo, more than just a brand, and I think that's amazing.
Thanks.
Like so for those, when you got started, like my first question is like, what even brought you to the spaces? Like where you were just like, kind of bored? Were you just like what got you there?
Yeah, well, I'm going to age myself here. Early in the 90s, back in like elementary, middle school, those days, there weren't a lot of people like me who were nerdy, Black, loved anime or gaming, didn't do any of that, or at least they didn't say it out loud. We were a quiet few who enjoyed that stuff. And on one end, we're looking at the white community who's like, you don't belong here. And on the other end, the Black people are like, we don't do that. So we didn't have a place to fit in. So as the years went on, I found myself trying to look for that community. It first started when I went to my first Blerd Con back in 2018, 2017. Probably.
I've never been to Blerd Con.
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta go. It's a time.
There was one, what was it just recent? Must have been like what, Atlanta, I think?
Yeah, it was in DC.
In
DC, and the theme was Freaknik. So yeah.
What's
Freaknik was back in the day in Atlanta. Moms and dads and grandmas and granddads were out there getting crazy to R&B music in the mecca of Atlanta. And we're just thriving in Black culture. Yeah.
Okay.
Just getting it on and having a good time and parties and
I'm gonna have
concerts left and right.
I want to see these. Like I've never been. Like I said, I've where I'm at up in Wisconsin. We have like Oktoberfest. Okay.
Y'all got like T-Pain. T-Pain does his little thing out there.
That's true. Yeah. But then we also have a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
Kind of like that's kind of our claim to fame.
But either way, like I was going through the years trying to figure out where that community is and found it in BlerdCon. And from there, kind of was like, okay, I found this community. I've built a small group of friends who are in this community as well. And then as the years kept going by after college, started realizing more and more people wanted, Black people specifically, wanted to be a part of this community because they realized, oh, I too like anime and gaming, you know? Then they were like, oh my gosh, there are more of us out there. We've been hiding in the shadows for so long, you know, we actually want to be a part of something and want to be involved. As we're seeing through the years now, Black people are being more involved and represented in games. And I was like, there's an even larger community building up now. So what do I do with this? Last year, it was what I decided, Ctrl Alt Create. It was going through the mind of like, how do I do this? What do I bring to the table with this? How do I even represent everybody if I can? And I was like, you know what? Let's start on TikTok. Let's create a community where we just make videos about anime and gaming and see who comes to the table. I'm going to build the table, and you're welcome to join if you want to. From there, it just started growing. I was like, you guys want to do this? Oh my God. Blew my mind. I was like, guys, okay, sure. I can give you more. So we just kept going from there. And then in February of this year, that's when it really took off with the representation of Black creators and community members and artists and everyone in between for Black History Month, which is going to continue on to the end of the year because we found that people really enjoy celebrating other people, especially Black people. So that's
they really do.
Land now, you know.
No, and I love that. Like I love that because like it's so true that how many like us as just creators in general are some of the most I believe some of the most supportive people out there.
Forgive me, I'm coming off from being sick.
Like, no, you all good. It's especially with those like how nice it is right now.
Oh my gosh, it's killing me.
Oh, I'm gonna lie. Those allergies are coming. They're right around the corner, so I got to make sure I go get like my nasal, all that stuff, because I know it's gonna miss. But I
calling all the gods.
It's so awesome to see like people building that community together. I think that's one of the best feelings is knowing that you have a community to back you, and you know all it takes is that one person to keep coming back.
It does. You know? That one person who just keeps following, liking things, sharing the content. I had a coworker, love her. She's like a little sister to me, where it's like, are you posting again? Let me share it to my friends. And she would share it to everybody, all her community members, and then they'd share it. I'm like, I wasn't expecting this. I just said, you know what? I want to build this content. I want to share it with the community, and we'll see what happens. I never expected it to grow as it is right now, which is really, really uplifting and nice. Because like, oh, you guys want to see this? Okay.
I love that too, because it's super uplifting. Like being a gaming creator myself, like some of the things that I'll just sit there and talk about, you know, and having people just with that common experience, like one of them was just like, I made a video, and I always talk about this one, but I made a video about like breaking controllers. And I'm like, it's weird, guys. Like, there should be no reason. Like, I'm sorry. There is no reason you're breaking controllers at like 30 some years old.
That part. Do you know how much controls cost in this economy? Like,
exactly.
We're not about to do all that.
Like, I was like, man, if my son breaks a controller, guess where he's getting one? Because it ain't gonna be from me. I was like, he'll be like breaking controller, I'll be like, nah, bro, you broke yours. This is mine. You can sit here and watch me.
Right. I hope you got that birthday money saved, because it ain't coming out of his pocket.
Like, I ain't gonna pay 80 something. Well, I mean, by the time that he comes around, it'll probably be like 100 something for this.
You know, the inflation is so real. It'll be $200 for a controller. They might not even exist anymore at that point. I'm like, dang.
No, like I'm just like, when the price of the controller costs less than the ticket that I got for it, like
that part. Oh my gosh. I'm like, why am I spending so much on this?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, they're gonna give me what? It's gonna be like a $200 controller, and they're only gonna get me paid like a $150 fine.
That part. I'm like, my wallet is screaming at me. Please.
So that's why I joke about. I love joking about this shit all the time, because I think it is kind of funny.
It is.
But like, when you build up a community, and I think people forget about this sometimes too, building up a community, especially off of positivity,
is
incredibly difficult. I find it's so easy. I could be one of those people, like one of those like anti-woke people, who just not to call it be mean, but to call them kind of milk toast people, the ones who don't really have like they'll talk about a game and the game's like, oh, like the game has some positives and some negatives, you know, but if you like the game, you like the game.
No, I agree with that. It's, you know what it is? I think misery loves company. Misery loves company to a T. So when you hear bad stuff about other people or other things, harping on it. But when you find that positivity in something, people are just like, cool. But what about this? They find the negative in it. It's crazy.
They
like
do.
You'll go through comments sometimes, you're like, why are you so evil about this? Why are you so mad?
And it traps them too. It traps them in a cycle of having to stay negative. Damn, my anime, I forgot that like when you don't turn off Netflix, it just goes on to whatever. So, but when people are being constantly negative, it feeds into negative people, and unfortunately, then you are kind of locked. Those people, at least in my view, those people don't really care about you. The ones who are sitting there in the constant negative space don't really care about you. But the ones who you can build through being transparent and being authentically yourself, it's a slower process, but those are the people that keep coming back more. And they like what you're doing, they like what you're posting, and that in itself is what it means to be uplifting. Being authentically yourself. And I think
nobody likes the fakeness and things. Nobody likes I think more than ever now people love, especially I love this new generation for it, loving the transparency and honesty about things. They don't want don't give them the happy-go-lucky and just not be truthful and honest about things. You can give them the goodness, the positive, with a realistic viewpoint. That's not impossible to do.
No, and you know it's the thing when it comes to being a creator who's really trying to uplift off your own authenticity. Like I'll use myself for an example. I'm constantly letting people know how I feel. Like I like something, I will tell you that I like it. If I don't, I'll tell you that I don't. If I'm having a bad day right now, I'm gonna let you know that I am. I'm having a great day. They're going to know it. That when I was unemployed, not for very long, but I was unemployed, and those times I was unemployed, I was like, I'm unemployed right now. It's not like you're gonna do anything about it, but it sucks, and that's what's sitting on my brain right now. So I have to so I'm talking to people about it. Like they understand who you are as a person, and when you are that type of way and can keep yourself authentic, one, it's easier. It's easier for you as a person, I think, because now I'm not performing. And two, I think it's easier for your audience because they know that you're not a person who's going to just go mask off all of a sudden.
That part. I've seen so many content creators and people who have done that where they have two duality portions of themselves. And they're trying to, on camera, they're happy-go-lucky and constantly in the off camera, but then they slip up and make a mistake that one time and come to their audience thinking that they're going to be okay being their most authentic self. And the audience is not feeling it.
Exactly.
Because they don't know what to do with that. They're like, I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know how to process this, who you are. Have you been lied to the entire time? What do you want from this? So it's always best just to bring your best self, your most authentic self. There's no other way to do it because it's exhausting. It has to be exhausting to play two different people. And I'm a Gemini. I would know. There are two different mindsets in there at all times. But I'm bringing every personality I have to the forefront. So don't feel like you're getting someone different every time, you know?
Right. And you do, I mean, I know you do that through your own content with your highlighting specific creators.
It's a process, you know?
Yeah,
bringing out that started out in I think a little bit before the February, Black History Month. I started highlighting people because I actually had someone highlight me. I was like, oh my gosh. He shouted me out in his video and I was like, thank you. Thank you very much. Which side note, I could probably shout him out right now. Because you know what? That's what I do. I had someone who really shouted me out and I was like, he just said, hey, hope these creators doing well. I had a whole list of them to shout them out in general.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay, why am I not doing that for someone else? You know, I think it's really important for us as people just to be able to shut everyone out as we can. If we're going to build this table and continue this for generations, why not help people get there? Why would you impede them on getting to where they need to be in this community just because you want to get a certain place? You know, it doesn't help you or hurt you any further than where you already are if you're helping somebody else. If anything, it just makes things more beneficial for you. You know.
No, it's true. My question then to you then is when you do start, like, when you highlight people, when you shut them out, when you are being authentic, I think one of the best things to have is not just always some decorum, but a set of boundaries as well.
Oh my gosh, yes. You can't go too far with that.
Yeah, how do you handle that? Like, because I have my own way of doing things, but how do you handle such things?
I kind of set the tone off the bat. Like, I know what I'm going to talk about with someone. Like, it's going to be a shout out and what that shout out's going to be about directly. I don't like to go too deep into their lives or like personal things like that. And really kind of just understanding, especially if I'm talking about someone who's a smaller creator, reaching out to them beforehand. Are we good to talk to, like, shout you out? Because some people genuinely aren't comfortable with that. And that's their boundary. And I'm cool with that. Some people are like, hey, I'm just not comfortable with that. Maybe they don't know me like that as well as they want to know me, or maybe it's because they're just like, I'm not good. It could be overstimulating for them to have maybe a larger count of people compared to what they usually have. Either way, we respect those boundaries. It's a lot of communication, as well as just thinking about what I want to post about it. Like, how do I want to lay this out? And what is the end goal about this? Like, for example, the Black History Month, posting about different people. I wanted you, sometimes people genuinely don't know all these other creators are amazing Black people in industries and gaming and anime and everything in between in the creative aspects. So I just wanted to give you a little history lesson on those. Or sometimes it's just genuinely to give someone their flowers. They're doing great things, and here's why. And kind of just setting those tones of like, here's the goal of what I want to do. Here's what I want to talk about. And let's leave it at that. We're not going to go any deeper than that. We're not trying to go too crazy. If people want to talk about it further in the comments, we can. But I also have to set the boundary with those in the comments about how we talk about other people and the respect there. We have to make sure there's respect in those boundaries as well.
That's the comment section.
The comment section.
Every time too, like, because I enjoy the comment section. It's always wild.
Oh my gosh,
be like.
It could be a 50-50. It could be, sometimes it can be great, and sometimes you're like, who raised you? Who out here raised you? I need to talk to your mama real quick because you wild.
I had a person, this one I always find is funny, is like when I was talking about the game The Finals. It was a fun game. I don't know if you ever played it. It's like a first-person shooter, 3v3v3. Like, it's super fun.
Yeah.
It's free on PlayStation, everyone. You should go and play it. Not advertising, just recommending.
Recommendation. That's all it is.
But yeah, I have a fun time with it. But I was like, oh, I'm having a fun time. If you guys enjoy it, go play this game. I feel like it's slept on. And I got this guy in the comments being like, bro, who paid you? I'm like, I wish they did.
Do you see where it says ad anywhere?
Like, because I know people who do get paid for their stuff. They make reviews. They get paid for those reviews. I would love to myself. I don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah,
which is always hard.
It's difficult. Like when you're like, I see those ads. I'm like, that's a full-time thing right there.
First, yeah, it really is. I mean, like I look at myself. Like I said, I work. I'm like, I work. I get done with work. Immediately get done with work. I come back home. I got to get footage for whatever it is so I can make the video to do it. I got a college work on top of it, a podcast on top of that. Like I was like, I got boom at the boom at the boom at the boom. Like not everybody has that time, and I get that. But it's tough. Being a content creator is not easy, especially I'm not gonna lie, being a Black content creator is even harder because now I got racism on top of it. I got racism on top of the fact that I'm like, man, this character is not really good. Then go play South of Midnight. I'm like,
excuse us.
First of all, South of Midnight's an amazing game.
It is
so good.
award nominated. So
yeah, I was like, the way that South of Midnight was not nominated for best music,
that hurt.
Oh, snubbed. I don't care what anybody says. Snubbed.
It's like, sorry, you don't understand the Louisiana Bayou.
Yeah. Like sorry, y'all are just boring.
Go open history book, please and thank you.
Like, but it's just there is this constant racism that sits on top over and over. And I know it's going to be fun when I get in my comment section, depending on where I'm at. Actually, I found out where I'm at, where the video go actually depends on the amount of racism I get.
Oh,
yeah, isn't that crazy? Like, so like, if it's TikTok, not very much.
Yeah,
sometimes not at all. If it's YouTube, there's at least one person in there. I made a video about Pokemon. Well, Pokemon, I always choose water Pokemon. And I had this person who was like, "Oh, I bet you what does he say? Something about like, I bet you only picked Quaxley because he dances like a in his words, not mine, like a gay dancer." That's sus. And I'm like, coming from a dude who's trying to make it as a rapper, but really feels like that hometown brew. Like, don't come talk to Quaxley, okay? Quaxley's like a professional salsa dancer.
Put some respect on his name.
Also, it's really weird. Like, I'm like, why are you going after like the
right?
Fictional
it's Pokemon. Like,
yeah, it's Pokemon, bro. Like, I was like, you thought you cooked with that one. Like,
ooh, you got me. Like, what do you mean?
But like,
sometimes I'm just gonna be a professor. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like,
what do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Like, well, they'd be like, it means what it says, bro. You know, and like the one I get a lot actually is Instagram.
Yeah,
Instagram is where I get probably the most racist people.
Instagram is racist on the one. I'm going on record and saying that. Okay, Instagram is racist.
Instagram allows a lot of racism to exist, and it's quite sad. It is quite sad because it's just like, I get the freedom of the people like the freedom to say whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. I've gotten to a point where I don't really care. Like, if the best you can come up with is making some sort of black joke, which is just like trying to do a cut at me, and it's like, it's not humorous at all, then that's your own fucking fault. But like, that's where I typically get most of my like quote unquote hate.
Yeah.
Or what is that called? The bean soup theory really hits hard with them.
It does. And it might come back to that when people are just like, the lack of education. Like, well, I see that George Bush did have some kids left behind. That's great.
that third grade education's really hitting you hard there, bud.
That no kids left behind is a lie. He left some kids behind.
Yeah.
They're still there, George. Go get them, please.
Oh my God.
No, I've realized, not just in the comments in Instagram, it's the algorithm as well. And I think it's what it's been framed and given.
Yeah.
Because
I would say so. It's
constantly targeting Black people and our stigmas rather than the videos we post that are more authentic and genuine and who we are. So we feel like we have to post almost 3 times harder just to get our stuff out there. And when it's out there, then here comes the comment section of,
well, and that's what I love when like for myself, when I do like a live and I get like 10 people in there. 8 to 10. Sometimes I get 14, 15 people in there sometimes. And I sit there and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got the best fucking community. Like, you guys always show up whenever I do one of these. We sit here, we have the discussions. It doesn't matter what we talk about. Like, I can talk about one of them. I'm gonna do another live coming up, talking about women make the gaming space just better overall. Yeah. And then of course I get like some dudes who come in and like, well, what about this time? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your anecdotal evidence, bro. The proof is in the data.
We said overall, sir. Like,
when women are in spaces, they make it, they do make it better. So I'm just like, I'm done with the back and forth of like, well, what about this time? I don't care about whatever time it is, bro. Yeah. Like, and
I think that's all the more important, to have these communities where we can build these spaces and safe spaces at that, to where we constantly have to remind each other, hey, we value you being here. Like, I'm always telling my people, like, you want to talk to me? All right, yeah, let's talk. I'm constantly excited to see them, because it's like, you took the time out to be here and comment something positive, or comment something that's continuing this conversation or whatever we're talking about. Most recently, it's about mods and games, which has been
because
a
that
great
isn't
conversation
that
for so many.
what is it? Is it called the DLSS? Is that what the thing was called? Okay,
Yeah.
because I've been wanting to do a video on it,
Mhm.
but I haven't, and the reason why is because I haven't been educated enough on it, and so like I don't like doing videos if I'm not educated on the subject. That's just stupid. But like I was like looking through it, and I'm like, they just look like AI filters, and I
We
want to know
had
what
it.
your take on it is.
Yeah, no, there's like mods in moderation, as I like to say. Mods in moderation. If I played the game through, we're done, and there are different mods that enhance certain things or may look better, and it looks like it fits with the game, sure. Do I love a good funny mod? Absolutely. Leon Kennedy driving a burger from SpongeBob SquarePants? Sign me up.
You see, my one of my friends showed me one about the monsters in Resident Evil 9 Requiem sound like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're giving like, and then like just hearing them going around the corners.
Someone turned the spiders in that game into Thomas the Tank Engines. So it's just Thomas the Tank Engine coming after Leon Kennedy.
Horrific.
I was like, that's terrifying. But
that is terrifying. Oh no.
Just Thomas the Tank Engine behind Leon Kennedy. I'm like, oh my God. But you know, those things when they're done and funny, you can clearly tell they're done in jest and humor. But if you're being serious about it and you're doing mods and they just don't feel authentic to the game and they just take you out of the game, yeah, cut me out of that.
There was a TikTok video of another podcast. I was on my way home and I was listening to it. And they were mentioning the difference between like someone like Leon Kennedy. Like when it was Leon Kennedy, it's just to enhance, enhance his face. But when it was on, I believe her name is Grace.
Yeah.
It's literally a beauty filter.
It's a filter.
It's all it is. Yeah. And that's where I'm like, they were wondering why people are having issues. They're like, no, it's just light. No, that's not lighting. You are purposely trying to change her to fit whatever beauty standards it is, because you're doing that in order to make money. At that point, you are literally objectifying the character by taking the agents away, not only from the artist, but from the character itself, in order to make her basically a goonified version of what you already wanted.
Oh yeah. And I've seen it to where they've done it for both Leon and for Grace, where they've changed the outfits.
Of course.
Like, we're gonna make it super sexy and I'm like, cool. You clearly wanted just content engagement here. Like, that's all you needed.
No, exactly.
There was no purpose or enhancement, no reason for this, because there's no real idea of why you would need to change that. I mean, for the girls, Leon Kennedy, sure, that's my guy. But like, we didn't have to put him in a BDSM outfit. We didn't need to do that. Like, no. Grace didn't need to be in the Star Wars Princess Leia, like
Leia,
that outfit. No, she didn't need to be in that. But you put her there.
They didn't.
Put the mod down. Put the mod down at that point,
It's so bothersome too, because it's like at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're objectifying the character on purpose to try to fit a certain kind of narrative, or just to basically goonify them and then being like, well, it's not that big of a deal. But that's, for a lot of the people, this is kind of just anecdotal, I really believe that's what that's why they have such a struggle in reality, is because people don't look like that. They don't look like their AI filter.
Yeah.
And so like a character like Grace, who just looks like a normal blonde lady, is all of a sudden trying to purposely be beautified as much as possible so that it can sell, quote unquote. Like NVIDIA doesn't care. I'm so glad that NVIDIA has like raised up all the RAM prices and all of our prices in general just to slap AI mods on there. Like, good job, buddy.
They're like, here, we took your money. We'll do whatever.
They don't give a fuck. They really think this is a positive thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's going to be able to be turned on and off, because I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's going to be turned off. And I think it's going to be one of those things now, kind of like generative AI, where anytime that they find it in there, they're going to point it out.
Or even if it's not there, is this AI? That's the question they're going to get.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
We live in a world now we can't escape that any longer. It's like, it's exhausting. I'm like, this is actually a real video. This is a developer actually made this. They did that.
And that's the thing. It's like, we want the developers to be able to keep making games and all that. We want to see the skill from the developers because we know for a fact that AI, this is just me, maybe this is just headcanon, but I believe AI can't exist without developers to actually assist them in the art that they're being making, because they'd have nothing to pull it from.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish there was more restrictions on what the AI actually was.
I need us to get there, because it's taken over in a way that's just like, it's not helpful or healthy in any way for anybody to see it or anyone to benefit from it.
No, nobody's benefiting from the AI except for the AI companies.
That part.
We have, people who are not actually being able to learn and to adapt and to grow and to actually critically think and to benefit because of they're using AI. We are, when a company, like I was talking about stories one time. I was talking about stories, and I love stories. But if I found out your story is basically just an AI story, I would toss it out. I'd toss it out in a second. I don't care if oh my God, this is so amazingly written. I don't give a fuck. Like your AI, your story wasn't made generally. It was ripped from someone else. And maybe that's just me. Maybe that's harsh, but I don't think that's harsh at all.
I mean, here's my thing about it. Like, I find that, like, if you like, hey, here's a prompt of like, here's what I'm thinking. Can you give me ideas to help me out with something in a certain extent? Don't use the full idea. Don't use the full idea. If you have a problem, you're like, hey, I'm trying to figure out a word that best describes this. Cool. Don't I'm trying to figure out, can you rewrite this entire sentence for me on my behalf? No. Don't do that.
Like if you're,
use it as a guideline.
If you're doing your own thing, like I think, like if you're doing your own thing, like you're writing for yourself, there's something I can do about that. It's kind of like when people are being super rude and disrespectful when you're with your friends. I don't know. It is what it is. But if you are going to try to tell me that like someone's like a serious artist and they're just using AI to do the work, then I'm not going. I can't take you seriously.
Are you a serious artist?
Yeah, I can't take you seriously. And I don't think I ever truly will. I feel like that's what they're trying to go for with like gaming, movies, all that stuff right now. Anime, even you're seeing these like anime little bits of like fight scenes between characters, and I'm like, they're like, oh, it's gonna be so cool, and I'm like, I don't want to see that. Like, I want to see Jujutsu Kaisen look like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, not when I know there are developers and people who can actually do that and create it. Craft it. There's more heart and more, emotion to the fight scenes they give.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like we just saw that again with Higuruma versus Yuji. Like, oh my gosh. Like, don't get me wrong. Higuruma the GOAT. Like he got a scary ass ability.
It does.
If most of these motherfuckers would have lost in a heartbeat. You know how scary it is to get like imagine getting your ass whipped by a dude with a gavel.
I'm good on that. I'm good.
Like they're like, he can throw it. I don't care. He didn't need to. Like I watched during one of those clips, he like holds the gavel up and then hits the gavel so it smokes Yuji in the face. And I'm like, that's disrespect.
At that point, I gotta change my name and move away. Like I'm stopping the fight. Like, you know what? No.
I'm not part of that.
I'm not staying here for this. Like,
you know what's crazy? And you've seen Jujutsu Kaisen, right? Okay, cool. Kenjaku wouldn't even need for me to tell me to leave the culling games. As a black man, I already know. I know when a horror story is about to start. And I'm like, listen, I'm looking at the clock like, damn, it's get the fuck out o'clock. And
my coworkers and I, because my coworkers got me into JJK, and of course my white coworker, he's like, yeah, no, that fight was pretty crazy, but I think I could. I'm like, you too white for me.
They said, I think I could. I think you think you could what?
I was like, you were too Caucasian for me, sir. There ain't no way. You're not doing nothing. You can watch the fight.
Survive the culling game. Like with your coworker. Your coworker is finding like Higuruma. He's fighting Utah all of a sudden.
We all looked at him. And mind you, it's a bunch of girls and him. So we all looked at him like, sir, humble yourself immediately.
It's always gonna be that one. There's always that one dude who's like, he's the same dude who believes he can land a plane, right? He's literally land a plane. I can land a plane because I've watched enough. I played the Mile High Club in Call of Duty like 4. Like I know what I'm doing. Yeah. But like
I got this certified.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Like it's gonna be the coolest thing ever. However, do not want to have it in real life. Okay. Like
They called for someone to land a plane. I'm not raising my hand. It's not gonna happen.
No. Is that they call? I'm not gonna be one of the people just like they're like, oh God, this is it. Like, nah,
But
bro.
a white man would. But a white man would.
I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna Sonic Adventure 2 my way down. Like,
And you'd be like, okay.
I got my headphones on, just sitting there, just the whole way down.
The entire time down.
Oh, the entire time down. And then when I finally get there, and I live, right? Because I'm one of those people, I'm not gonna die.
Yeah.
My legs are gonna be totally shattered though. They're gonna be like rolling around and just.
I hope you don't plan on walking in, because that's
no. But for those like next like 30 to 40 seconds, I was the coolest motherfucker on that plane.
So you can pull sunglasses out of nowhere. You're like, where'd you get those?
like the little like put the shades up. It's like, where'd you get those? Don't worry about it. They were from one of the Falling Victims. I'm so sorry.
And it's Sonic, and that's a bomb ass soundtrack too. So yeah,
I'm just saying, I'm saying the entire time, like I'm sliding my way all the way down. I mean, yes, it's very tragic, because they all, crashed.
Yeah,
that would be terrible. I would feel horrible. I'd feel more horrible at the fact that I just snagged someone's sunglasses on.
In my head, I took that way too far, and I'm like, someone's funeral is like, he had his favorite sunglasses taken. Where are they at? And you're just in the background, sunglasses still
just sitting there like this. Damn, looks like you weren't cool enough. In my wheelchair,
had to be one-liner. Just
in my wheelchair, rolling away.
Couldn't be me. Gone.
Couldn't be me. That's why I always joke about like whenever I watch like the superhero, like any superhero shows, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, how do y'all's joints just handle that?
That part, especially those who aren't like, they don't have regenerative powers that restore them like that. You're like, are you good? Are you okay?
Like, I would do my superhero landing, and then I would just be like, are you okay? And just standing there, like, just, are you okay? No. He did the superhero landing. Yeah, I made a mistake. This was a lot easier on the playground.
I'm like there, like, someone call my mom.
Like,
it turned into a toddler so fast. Like, yeah, call my mom. I'm out here.
Call my mom. Like, I feel like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would make a terrible superhero.
See, I would too, because I don't think I'd be as good as they think I would.
I don't think I would either. Like, I would be fine until like it's someone that I don't like.
Yeah, or they give me like the no kill rule, and I'm like, listen,
like, we need you to get in there. You can't take anybody else out.
Who says I
like
can't?
my abilities are like Sonic Blast. Like, right? I don't think like the fuck did you expect me to do?
Why did you call me then?
Yeah, like why did you call me?
Why are we calling me then? We know what my power is, because I don't think you do.
Like, but you have superpowers. I have a superpower. Like,
I don't think it's necessary for right now.
No,
I got one.
Like I would be so bad.
Yeah, I don't know how Batman does it, because I'm like, he just be whooping people but don't kill them. I'm like, I think you're on the brink of death, and then you're like, And how do you know that?
Batman is bad. Batman is bad when it comes to like the superhero, like the no kill rule. Because I'm like, you're concussed. Like, there's no way. And Batman just leaves you there. Like, just like you're. Are you okay?
I can't remember who it is who's on TikTok. That one dude who does all these, like, he gives like almost like an interview after he's been beaten up by these characters, and he did one of Batman.
Oh my god! Yes, I know what you're talking about. Like,
he's like, bro, Lenny gets it every time. I don't know, that poor character Lenny.
He does like, every single time.
Lenny's over there. He was into retirement for the next day. He's gone. Lenny's like shattered.
That's the scary thing though. Like, Batman is one that will, like, if you like. We used to like one of my favorite episodes of Batman the Animated Series, and this is why I think this is everybody. Is the one where it's the episode where this guy, he's one of like the little Batman little enemies, right? He's one of the little goons that they have, and he walks over and he opens the door, and then the shadows he sees Batman, and then just shuts the door. He's like, "Do you see anything?" Nope.
That would be me. That would be. I think that'd be everybody except for a weird few. But I'm like, nah, bro. I didn't see a thing in that room. Better yet,
like,
you go look and see what's in that room.
Yeah, like I would like.
I need a second opinion.
Like, as I'm sitting there, like they're like putting my handcuffs on, they're watching my friend who's all like beating the fuck up because of Batman. I'm like, bro, I told you not to go in that room.
I told you not to go there. The crazy thing is, it was that 2 second like of silence they had to look at each other.
Yeah,
just nope.
Well, it depends. Now, if you get the absolute Batman, I'm definitely not. I think it's like 6'9", 420.
Yeah.
No.
I was reading like the first bit of comic for that last year. I said, this man built different. This man's built different. And his villains are built different.
Villains are built different.
I'm like, your villains are, I could see why you're like the way you are. Because your villains are built so different, it's painful. And a regular Batman came over here, they wouldn't last.
No, regular Batman's getting absolutely folded. Like,
that's what they would call his number, his volume. Volume 35, absolutely folded.
Absolutely folded.
Absolutely folded. Because regular Batman came over one day and was like, hey, I can fight over here. He's like, no, you can't. And he said, yeah, I can. And gets folded.
I used to make a joke saying that like there's only one Batman that I think I can take. It was Christian Bale's Batman.
Yeah.
Like I think I can take Christian Bale's Batman. No, that's gonna be so wild. It's gonna be like that's gonna be the take of the takes. But like it's just like I think
we can take any Batman.
Right, like hot take. I think I can take Christian Bale's Batman. Am I going to try? Absolutely fucking not. Like,
but in my mind, I can take him.
I'm more worried about getting
fanfic that I made. I could take him.
I'm more worried about getting my ass whooped by Christian Bale than
Christian Bale seems like he could do some damage.
Oh yeah, no, because you know for a fact that you get one punch on him, he's turning into Patrick Bateman.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Patrick Bates or is it Patrick Bateman? Patrick Bateman, right?
Bateman? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I thought
he's coming out and he gonna smile while he does it too. He's like,
oh yeah, as soon as I see that smile, like I'm gone. Like I was like, nah, like this turned this one from.
Let's hug it out. Come on.
Yeah, I don't need to. Like I would rather go fist fight absolute Joker than go do with Patrick Bateman.
That's the hot take for.
Yeah, I know I'm going down real quick. Like I know I'm going down.
I need a speedy death. I don't need a long lasting one.
Yeah, I don't want. Like my biggest fear is that I end up in a universe like The Boys, right? Like that's my biggest fear. Like and like because they have the what is it the V. Whatever you inject V and you get a chance for the superpower like 50%.
Yeah.
And like I even told my wife, she's like you would risk that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like 50% chance. Obviously the other chance is death. I was like, babe, that's it. Game over. Besides that, I can get some really dope ass powers. Now they're all random.
No power, quick death. It's a 50-50.
Like I think it's okay. Like I was like. So I was like, damn, if I got imagine I told her, what if I got it? And let's say I got like super speed, right? Super speed or flight or something like that. Damn, I'm fucking golden. Like
you're good at that. Like if you get one of those, you're like, all right, I'm set.
Right. It's kind of like it's like My Hero. Like there's an 80% of people get a chance of it, and there's that one dude whose head is a Clorox bottle.
At that point, I'm like, I don't even want to live anymore. I don't want to go.
I'm taking another injection of V.
I got a bad batch. Give me something new. Because ain't no way you're going to give me a useless power. Like, that's what is it, Family Guy? When Meg had her fingernails. I could scratch you really hard. Absolutely not.
And I mean, to be fair, I will say, JoJo's did make like shooting fingernails kind of cool.
True.
The Steel Ball Run spoilers, everyone.
But that's a selective person, you can't.
That's a really rare type of thing.
It's a rare thing,
No, that's not gonna be me though. Like I'm gonna get some like powers where I can I don't know, make my ears grow, and I'll be like, damn, I'm so glad I sacrificed my life for this.
I'd be that person who gets the powers where if you shake my hand, I shock you like you would if you touch a couch or something. Like that'd be my power. Like, you got me. Haha, I got you. Like,
they're like, who are you? The uncool static.
Not the uncool static. Meanwhile, Static Shock's out here flying on things, just shocking the hell out of people.
They just call me Stat. because there's no static.
It's just that.
It's just that. Like
no big deal, guys. Hey,
I would hate it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know, like, there's a dude on YouTube that does that. He used to do. I don't know if he still does it now, but he was like, "There's superpowers how they function in reality, right?"
yeah.
So, like, one of them was like, size manipulation would be great until you realize that like mass doesn't change and you just go sinking through the floor.
You will.
Like,
you will come through whatever
yeah,
you're at.
I am. You just stop moving at that point, and at that point, I would be legitimately like a full bullet. Like, I was like, Ant-Man's powers. Everyone's like, oh, Ant-Man's powers are dumb, and I'm like, no, Ant-Man's powers are kind of dope-ish, kind of little bit. They're very specific.
I'd get more excited to be smaller than I would to be bigger.
Yeah, I don't have any choice. Like, I mean, if I like, larger is just an inconvenience. Smaller means I don't go to work the next day. Like,
that part.
Like,
I gotta call you my regular size to let you know I'm not coming, because if I get small, I can't dial anything.
I just I want to get small enough so I can like take my dog and then just like hop on and ride like rewind to battle. My wife would look at me like I'm the dumbest motherfucker. She'd be like, "What the fuck?" I'd be like, "You're just jealous."
That's the other thing of like why I wouldn't be able to, like, I couldn't be a superhero, because I'm like, I'm trying to do cool stuff, and you call me to save a building.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to do some cool stuff over here. Like,
I ain't fighting no capitalism. I'll fight for you. Like, they're like,
but you're the man. What am I
this is the stock exchange. Okay.
Sounds like we needed a new system anyway. I don't
know. I'm 34 years old. I don't even know how that shit works. Okay. I watch it go up. I watch it go down. You're like, it dropped like 50 points. I dropped 50 points on 2K. Like, we are not the same. But like,
how does that work? I don't know.
I don't know, but why am I saving it? You know, they're like, because I can't save it, because remember, I got Sonic powers. Like,
got cool sunglasses and Sonic music already.
Right. Like, y'all just upset. I'm like, oh god, these guys are, you know, they're gonna destroy the White House.
Is there another house they're destroying?
Like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find a reason to give a fuck.
Oh, sorry guys, I gotta dye my teeth.
I gotta go walk my goldfish.
Sorry. You know, I've rescheduled this 3 times now, so I can't.
Like, I would, like, imagine it'd be like, I think powers would be cool. Like, bending, like the bending from like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Until I don't get the one, like, if I don't get the one that I want, right? Like, I'm just like, oh, you can earth bend, and I'm like, that's so cool, because like the whole time I'm just surfing. That's all I'm doing. I'm just earth surfing. Like, that's it. Like,
if you could have one, which one would you have?
That's a good one. Because each one brings their own thing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm. Each one probably gonna go earthbending. I think at the end of the day, to give me Batman's powers. But like, I think earthbending would be awesome, especially like the ability to just I mean, obviously just terraform the earth, because I'm doing stuff. But like,
yeah,
I think it's just really cool. And like the metal bending, such as like because lava bending is a part of earth bending, I believe, as well, because lava is, you know, part of that system. There's so much you can do, and you're never without it. Like, that's
you're always gonna be walking on some kind of ground.
Yeah, it's like the worst kind. Like, I don't know, you get into a fight with a firebender and they start, you know, boom boom, and the next thing they realize, well, now I just hit you with a rock. Like, I'm hitting you with a rock. Like, I'm just going straight bullets. Like, they ain't stopping me no more, because all these rocks have now become bullets.
You don't even have to make them like anything serious, like pebbles. Just start.
I'm doing what Aang did. I'm like encasing myself in rock armor, and at that point, like,
getting boxed by rocks. That's essentially what it is. You're getting boxed by rocks.
What about you?
Honestly, I love water bending. Just seeing Katara do it is pretty awesome, especially what you can do with it, and also being able to still use ice in some capacity.
Ice is cool.
It's like, pretty awesome. But that you brought up,
ice is just a cool power.
It is.
Like,
it brought up the cool point. Like, if I'm not near water, what am I doing? You know, then I'm just like, But then, you know, there's blood bending, and then it's a whole thing.
Yeah, there's blood bending. I I mean, there's still, you can use like the plant life and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They
very
learn to use, but it feels like that was like a highly skilled technique as well,
Yeah.
which is still finite. I mean, at least with Earth, like worst case scenario, I'm doing what Toph does, where she just kind of kicks the ground and boop, there you go. Like,
And there you go. You gotta rock. There you go. Throw it out there.
oh yeah. Well, and like I think the thing with metal bending too, because at that point you're basically Magneto.
Essentially,
Like
Magneto is a metal bender, and no one can convince me otherwise. That's all he'd be, a metal bender.
oh yeah, he'd be an
Honestly,
absolute.
I'd want an X-Men translated into Avatar style. Like I just want, I think that try to fit everyone.
Then
into
which okay, then which X-Men? Which X-Men? Like if you had an ability where like you get to, and not only you get to you don't even get the same powers, but you get to work with that person. For like, let's say like 24 hours, they're like, hey, I'm gonna train you on how to use these powers.
I think Professor X, Charles Xavier, would be an airbender.
You think so?
I think so. I don't see him as a firebender. I don't see him as a metal.
I mean, there's only one Avatar, and that's Storm. Like if I'm not gonna lie to you. If they tell me I get to work with Storm, that's it. Like that's it. I don't care. No.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
You don't gotta tell me twice. No, like I'm working with Storm. Like they're like, you get to pick Storm.
This Black Queen over here. If I must, like,
there's so I guess I will go over. Like yeah, I think Professor X would be air. Like what is it? Magneto is instantly, he's Earth, because of the whole manipulating Earth or metal. Wolverine would be Earth. I think Wolverine would be Earth.
Yeah,
I think Wolverine would be Earth. Cyclops is fire. Yeah,
I was gonna give him air originally, but I was like, no, I think he'd do well with fire, especially with that if you take off his glasses.
Yeah. Well, isn't it like I always thought, because it was like it's just laser beams. It's so stupid. But then I realized they're like reality warpers pretty much, and I'm like, damn. They were like, all right, we're sick of this guy getting like flamed. we gotta change up. We gotta switch. They did the same thing with Aquaman.
That man was getting roasted left and right.
Dude, he was like, if you watch those old like Super Friends and stuff, he was getting just absolutely. Who is the one on YouTube who does it? He does like the parodies of them. I can't remember their name right now, but he does parodies for them. And whenever he talks about, he's like, how about we go next to the water? And he just talks like that the entire time. It's so funny. If I find it, I'll send it to you. They're some of the funniest. Speaking of which, the parodies are getting so good. Have you seen Rap So Petty?
I have not.
Rap So Petty does the hood version of JJK.
Oh yes! Oh my god! I didn't realize his name.
And it is
the
funniest.
The most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
And I'm just like, I was like, whenever they do Mega Me's, I love it, because I'm just, oh, you think I'm dying? No, bitch, we dying.
Yo, and I'll be at work listening to that, and I'll just be cracking up. Like, oh my god.
The one where I put in the comments, because there was a video about like the Mojalo version, JJK Mojalo. I don't know if you ended up reading that. But it was the sequel. It's a sequel series to JJK.
Oh, nice.
And they were like, someone was talking, and they were talking about like Maharaga and stuff like that. And so I started doing the hood chant where I'm like, roses are red. Like, we just finished the whole thing. Like, and I'm like, bro, like this, I love seeing parodies. But I think any kind of hood parody, it's always going to be funnier.
It is.
It is. Like
there's someone who does it for Yu-Gi-Oh. Who does the Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, I can imagine. I think there was what is it? Is it the Jamaican
Batman? Oh my god.
Parodies have now like, and I love parodies.
Yeah.
But you got to tell people, remember, this is not the official thing.
This isn't it.
Otherwise, what you get is a Team 4-star issue where people don't forget. They don't even think about the original series of Dragon Ball anymore, because everything is from there.
All they see is the parodies, right? Like
so,
I've shown friends, and I'm like, yeah, this is just the parody. This is not. Go watch the real one.
Go watch the real one. You have to tell them, because otherwise it just. Because have you ever talked to someone that the only thing they've ever watched is the parodies? They've never watched the actual series.
They watch parodies, the remakes. They don't see the originals and stuff. I'm like, I need you to go watch the originals immediately.
I'm saying they're the same ones who don't read. They're the same ones who don't read.
The comprehension skills very low.
Yes, it's crazy because like so many of the shows, like JJ, I use JJK as a prime example. JJK, My Hero, Naruto was way further in this. They were pretty straightforward.
Yeah. It was like, come on, guys, need you to get there.
I need to focus a little bit. Like there's a reason why they do any kind of fight scene, and then they have to tell you about it later on. Because they know you don't get it. Like if it's a complicated ability, sure. Like I'm excited for when people get to Hikari's.
Yeah.
And learn what Hikari's like whole style is, because y'all gonna be sitting there like
it will blow minds. They're like, well, wait a minute.
It's not really even that complicated.
It isn't.
I mean, it's a little bullshit.
Just a sprinkle of it, that's all.
Yeah. Well, it's like even like, you know, like Megami's whole thing with 10 shadows. It's not a complicated thing. You know, it's the best is you can do it at home. Like it's literally just shadow puppets. Like it just sounds.
How many kids have tried that? I wonder how many kids have tried to do that at home after seeing it.
Fuck, I don't have done. The only one I know how to do is like the dog. Dog, and I think I did figure out how to do elephant.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool. And then you know, Maharaga. Maharaga isn't the shadow puppet. That's a whole fucking beast.
Then I realized, like, why is the same thing not happening?
Yeah, like I'm like, I was really expecting to have some dogs, and
I've got nothing. They lied to me. JJK lied to me.
I feel like it's like there's so many. I think what I love about anime too is like, obviously I love the stories and stuff around it, but there is just something really fun on like that surface level of just seeing crazy powers. But yeah. I love the overcomplication. Like it's not even a word, but the overcomplication of a simple ability.
Same. I don't know what it is about it, but it's like it's something very easy, very simple, but we have to go through a whole complex thing about it. You're like,
Gojo's Infinity.
Mm-hmm.
Gojo's Infinity. What they were talking about, like, I was like, bro, he can't be touched because he has basically a barrier of infinite space. He can use push and he can use pull. Like that is what his ability, and his last ability is just a big key blast. Like
that's it. That's all. But how they explain it, you would have thought, this is the craziest shit we've ever seen in our lives.
I love the parodies of them. I was watching one where the guy was at Denny's and he's like, oh, what would you like to eat? And the guy, the narrator is like, over at a Denny's now. The complication of actually choosing the orders is it's just like this whole complicated space. And I'm like, I want them to do this in regular sports.
Yeah. I need that.
I do. I need it like it's like if you ever watched Death Note.
I did. Oh, way back.
Okay. Love Death Note. I think it's fantastic. Yeah. But it's like when you listen to like what's going on in their heads, you know? And like I love it when it comes to sports because they're just like, damn, is that guy gonna do a crossover? I don't know. Like I need an anime based on like a sports video game, them doing this. It has to be. And I'm not even a big 2K fan, but it has to be 2K.
Yeah.
It has to be 2K. It has to be 2K, and it has to watch them like being like, damn, what if he hits that button? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do like imagine what the crazy power system would be like or something like that. Or like Tekken.
Jeez.
Don't tell me you're a Tekken player.
I am not. I've watched a lot of it, but I'm just not a listen. I've gotten into a lot of fighting games, but Tekken is just not. I like the fighting style, especially now more than ever what they've done with it. But I'm like, this is not one of mine, you know?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, yeah, it sucks to get juggled like crazy, but like it happens. I mean, I love the fighting game. I love Tekken. I know there's a lot of that going on right now in the gaming space because of Tekken Season 3 dropped.
Yeah.
And so, but like I sit there and I'm like, I'm not deep enough in the Tekken lore and like the Tekken gameplay. As much as I'm trying to get better into it, I still just find it as enjoyable fun. Like I get better at combos, all that other kind of stuff. Oh, they switched the game up. Cool. I'm just going to adjust. I'm just going to keep on pushing.
I think a lot of those like Tekken are just things that are just really enjoyable. Or like nothing crazy to it. It's just enjoy this fighting style, enjoy this fights, enjoy the characters created, have a good time.
I mean, I would say yes, except unless you watched the Tekken Bloodline show, that was not good.
I heard a lot of bad reviews about that one.
It was weird because it was a show that was only on for like I think it was like 8 episodes, and it just felt like it flew by. It felt like it was made by people who might like Tekken but don't know how to actually like formulate a whole story off of it.
Yeah.
And so we just got 8 episodes of just kind of just shit happening. It was super disappointing. But I did get to see my goat Leroy. So
I like Leroy.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I saw Leroy, he kind of made me feel self-conscious. Like I'm sorry.
You're like, damn, all right.
When I looked and I was like, "There's Black Jesus." I'm like,
sir, tone it down, sir. Tone it down.
I was like, that absolutely. I was like, this is the pinnacle of what it means to be the black old man. Like it's Leroy. He's got,
Leroy, you're an inspiration for all of us.
And like everybody's got such crazy fucking like outfits.
Yeah.
Like I don't have the problem is with the outfit. I don't have the build for the outfits because they're all built like NFL linebackers. So like they're like, how old are you? 17. Like,
a lie. You're a liar. You're not.
Like 17. You've been weightlifting since 5.
It's like, sir, what steroids did they put in your milk? I just need to know. I have questions.
Steroids they put in your mouth.
Because ain't no way even in reality now, the kids are looking like they're built like 30, but 15. You're like, no. What is this? What did COVID do to you? What did
COVID do to you? Well, I mean, they lost a lot up here, so they had to make it up.
Had to make it up. The bronze really showed through over the brains.
Oh my gosh! Well, and that's the thing that is kind of wild too. So I went to Florida. This is back in like 2012, and like went to Florida. And we drove past we were going through Daytona, and we drove past one of the schools, and I'm seeing like a lot of the high school for the boys. Like, I'm betting at least like 5 or 6 of them made it into like professional. It was just you sat there and you're like, that's crazy. Like our high school basketball, like the state championships are happening right now.
Yeah.
And one of the schools comes out and they're like their tallest in their team's like 6'10". Their average was like 6'7". Damn it.
What are you building kids off of? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, there was like one kid that was like 6'10". The other kid was like 6'8". The other one's around 6'7". There was another one that I think that was 6'7". There's another one that was like 6 foot. It was a fucking wild. And that was just one school. And I just sat there like,
I'm not even playing against them. If I gotta play it, I'm like, nah, I'm injured. I'm sorry. I'm sitting.
The tallest on the other team was like 6'6". And so I'm just like, you're watching. I'm like, this sucks.
I'm not a fan of any of this.
No, I'm not a fan of any of this. It's like I love watching. I'm a sports guy. Like I love watching. One of them was they were showing like I think it was like the high school flag football. They had flag football. They brought like some of the best players around the country for high school, and they're like, this guy's going to Oregon. This guy's going to blah blah blah. And then it was like me being like, could have made it.
Well, it's like the hold my beer guy. Oh my beer. Yeah, I can still do this. I could
like. Damn, I have become that couch quarterback.
Do they have a team for that?
They don't. It's called full-time job position.
I think a lot of people are on that team. I think a lot of people are
on that team, but a lot of people talk like they are. Though.
Oh yeah, I know people who like. I'm a football fan, an NFL fan. I don't do college football, but I do NFL. I don't see a lot of people who listen. I'm going to say my team. This is a judge-free zone. Okay?
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys. I said judge-free. I said a judge-free zone. Okay.
Yeah, the brace. I was like,
don't ask me how I got there. Don't ask.
Cowboys or Jets. It was like judge-free zone. Yep. I'm a Texans fan, so I actually have nothing to say.
You know, because listen, everyone gets on. You're a Cowboys fan. They're crazy. I'm like, listen, I'm a realistic Cowboys fan. Okay. When we 3 games in, we're like, well, it's been a good run, guys. Could be game one. We're like,
I can't hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I can't hate I can hate Jerry Jones, but like I can hate the Cowboys.
We all can. I think we all can hate Jerry
I think we all have agreed that Jerry Jones is the reason they haven't gotten anywhere in like the past 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be talking about that one, but I do like
You need to hear the truth, people. The truth has to be let known.
I like Dak Prescott as a quarterback.
I do.
I like CeeDee Lamb as as the wide receivers. They got some good. I think George Pickens, I believe they have now as well.
I need them to strengthen their defense, and we'd be
they got to strengthen that defense. I think, and that division is tough.
We had a hard year last year. We did.
Yeah, it's crazy because obviously Eagles, they were the Super Bowl champs 2 years ago. I believe it was 2 years ago. So I still don't sleep on them. They're still a top team in the division.
They are.
Washington's a team that was really banged up, I believe, last year. So like they come back. We'll see how they do. The Giants, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want it to go tackle Cam Scadaboo. I don't want to go tackle that guy. Like, I was like, damn. So I mean, and the Giants are improving.
They are. They're getting better. We're rooting for them because I'm like, dang. At one point, they were just straight trash. Really, I feel bad for you guys. This isn't it. There was a lot of disorganization with that team.
Their floor though is also not the Jets. So
listen, no one's the Jets.
I am all for Jets fans. Like, if you are a Jets fan listening to this, holy shit, I have nothing but the utmost respect for you because it has got to be infuriating.
The perseverance you have to be a supporter and a fan of that team.
It's got to be so difficult, especially now we watch Sam Darnold just won the Super Bowl. Right. His story is wild. I think that's so cool. But like, I him who won the Super Bowl, you traded away Sauce Gardner. I mean, they got rid of Quentin Williams.
Yeah.
Or was it Quentin Williams? Yeah. Their big defensive tackle. Like they traded him away too, and I'm just like, I get it. You trying to stock them picks up.
Mm-hmm.
But can you do something about it? Like, honestly, I think right now you do have, I'm not saying they have a Super Bowl shot, no, but a shot to actually show that you are contenders, that you can contend. They just, it's frustrating.
You know what it is? At one point I was looking at it, I'm like, I just want to be in the locker room with them, or even in the office with everybody, recruiters and everybody in there. I'm like, hey, let me talk to y'all real quick. Everyone get in a line so I can slap your face real quick.
I think
so we can get a reality check.
Their own players say that. Like,
get in the line. We're all going to slap you in that line. Just direct down the line.
The Jets is where you go when you want to get paid, but like at the same time, you're towards the end of your career.
Yeah. You're like, this is it. I'm good. You get paid and you get up out of there.
You know what? Like I go play Madden. I play as the Jets. I load up a brand new team because I ain't playing with that one. Damn. Like, we make some moves.
You call them up. Hey, Jets, I've got a whole team on Madden.
I got just one.
I think you should look at this. I think you should take a look at what I've got.
My Jets team is better with AI.
We added some AI on there, and I think we're better.
I think they're better. Like when you actually have to play, no, but better. It is. It's got to be tough. It's got to be so tough being a Jets fan. Like, I'm trying to think of other teams like that are like that, where it's just like I feel bad because it's just.
I feel bad currently I'm not a Patriots fan, but Patriots. I know that Super Bowl was hard to watch. You were there.
I was there through the whole thing. I watched the rise. I watched the fall. I watched them get fucked back.
I was like, you got all the way here, and mind you, you were young quarterback, only to be beaten down. It was very much by the Seahawks.
They got straight up little broed.
Mm-hmm.
Like big. It looked like it was like, you remember when the Seahawks faced the Washington Commanders?
Yeah.
And they just beat the hell out of them, and I'm like, oh, you guys got straight. They were like, all right, now let me show you how it's done. Like,
like, what's going on, short fry? Come here.
Like I watched him, he grabbed up with her head, like, yeah, let's go.
Right. He's like, we're glad you're here. Congrats on this, your first Super Bowl. But we wanted to leave.
We're here to win. So
We're here to win. So
shut it down.
just take this beating like a champ, and that's it. That's all.
Oh yeah, no, and I think that the New England Patriots do have a very bright future.
They do.
It's really.
I think they're in the right direction.
Yes, I do too. I believe they are going in the right direction. I think it's really cool just to see them get back there again. They're not the team I want to hate. I don't think I've ever been like one where I hated them. It's really cool to see. I know they're going to be contenders. It's just like there's certain teams that I'm like, damn, Bills, how'd you let this one slip up? Like,
no, I oddly enough, a lot of people think like Dallas Cowboys fans should like be at odds with Eagles, and we are. For me, I respect them because they put in work. My team that I think the Dallas Cowboys should have a rivalry with is the Green Bay Packers. Because ever since that game, there was one game some time ago, they were doing such bad plays, which cost us the game. I've never forgiven them since.
I can agree with that. I being from Wisconsin and seeing the Packer fans' biggest rivalry is usually with the Vikings. It's usually the Vikings. I know that the Bears and the Packers are the oldest rivalry, but the most heated one has always been the Vikings. And like
their games are tough to watch. I'm like, oof.
They are. It's even tougher watching the Vikings like give away Sam Darnold, and so and they just brought Kyler Murray and brought Kyler Murray back as well. Like they are not back, but they signed Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, and that's a team that he wanted. That's a team that I believe he was a fan of when he was a kid.
Yeah.
So I think Kyler Murray's going to earn the starting spot. I think giving him all those tools, I don't want to call them tools, that sounds so rude, but like the other players, the other weapons around him, like Justin Jefferson, like Jordan Addison, I think it'll give him another chance. This is a good way to get out of the Cardinals, get away from the Cardinals, go and refresh yourself and show people why you were the number one overall pick.
That part.
I think you can do it. I have a lot of faith in him. Honestly, I think
so too. I think as long as you don't let the pressure get to your head about that kind of expectation.
I want to talk because I know Kyler's a huge gamer. And so like I want to talk to Kyler. Like I do. I want to talk to Kyler. I want to be like, bro, like
get him on the podcast.
Yeah. The one I'm there's like some people that I'm really interested in, hopefully one day. But like one of mine is actually Henry Cavill, because I know Henry Cavill is like a huge fucking
nerd. My gosh, yeah.
And
I respect actors who do the work into the research, the nerdiness of what
I love it.
Richard, the fact he knows it in and out, I'm like, bravo to you, sir.
The fact that I still think that one interview I saw where he's talking, like they start talking and it's like he's in a group of like 4 people, and he's talking with the interviewer, and they start talking about which like faction they use. So they just start talking about the factions during the interview.
Like, let's just talk about this now. But yeah. He's one of those I think they did dirty in the whole.
Yeah, and I think he seems like a really genuine person. Like, and that's the thing. Like, he seems like a genuine person who really enjoys what he does. And it's funny because like he does get a lot of flack, especially because of, ironically, of how he looks. He doesn't look like the type of person who'd be into all that kind of stuff for a lot of people. And because he breaks that norm, and he seems like a very genuine person. I've seen a lot of people who just give him hate for it, and I'm just like, why? Like, why? Like, he enjoys that 40K. Like,
I never understood that. Like, especially if I never understood the whole process behind people looking one way and enjoying and doing things that just look out of their standard or stereotype or their stigma.
Michael B. Jordan.
That one.
I would love to talk to Michael B. Jordan. I think I could have a full conversation with that dude about Naruto.
Oh, he'd be into it.
Like, 100%. I want to. Maybe I'll send him like an email or something, because I do the same thing I do with yours. Yeah. And then send him one and be like, oh, and also Sakura Solo Sukuna. You know for a fact, you looking like, nah, that's not how that goes down. I was like, prove it. I was like,
He was like, I saw the other part, but I'm not really answering that. Let me answer this.
he's like, that's when he
Let me
shows up
look.
on there too. He's like, he shows up and he's like, I saw what you put. Prove me wrong.
Do we only have an hour and a half? Do we
only have an hour and a half? I'm like, I got all the time in the world. Let's do this.
Come on, Eric. Cool. No, I love the moment the world, the Black community found out he loved anime. It opened a door. It opened such a door. We said, sir, okay, cool.
Well, and I love it. Like, I love the fact that he's open about it. He's never hid himself away from it. It's just a part of who he is. And like seeing more Black creators, especially who are just open about it. Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Huge fucking anime nerd. Like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, almost all of her different outfits are usually, she had that whole outfit where it was literally Bucciarati from JoJo's
whole music video.
Yeah.
Dedicated to it.
Like, it's so, I find it really, really awesome, the fact of people's love for that.
Yeah.
And I love the fact of just being like, knowing that you just love something and just being okay with it. It doesn't matter if people love you for it or hate you for it right now. Just in general, like, if you are okay with it, then that's all that matters.
That part. I think there's even the bigger conversation why these community spaces for Black people are important, because it allows us just to be ourselves. That's it. And I can't imagine for how long, like say Michael B. Jordan or Megan Thee Stallion or any of a famous person or content creator, how long it took for them, like myself, just to be able to go, you know what, I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna just let people know I enjoy this, and they either with me or they're not, you know. Yeah. And those moments are important to be able to say it out loud so other people see it and go, cool, we can do this.
Oh no, exactly. And that's the thing, is like the negative perception that comes around when it's like it's anime. Like it's great how much it builds people together, I guess. And there's just a negative perception around that it's like a certain group of people who really, really enjoy. No, it's literally everyone. I was one of the places that I stayed in at one point was pretty much a trap house. And the dude was like selling, I don't know what drug it was, out of like the attic, but we don't say nothing because I was like, I don't really know what's going on. I think they're selling, but I can't prove it. And if I can't prove it, I'm not gonna waste my time.
We're not gonna say no. Yeah.
No. So like I would sit there and there's these dudes come from I have no clue where. They come in, they'd look for one of the roommates I had at one point. And like it was crazy. Like I got dudes who I'm sitting there like like this feels, but then we're all sitting there watching fucking Dragon Ball Cell versus Gohan's fight, and we're all just getting into it. And I'm like, this is the weirdest, most awesome moment of my life right now.
Like, I'm glad everyone's enjoying this, but I'm
like, oh man,
terrified.
Dude, they're like, I love this fight, bro. Like, I'm so excited to be, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, oh, you watching Drag? I got the cops called on me one time for this. So not even bullshit. So this is how long was supposed to go? But I was in before I broke up with my second girlfriend. Yeah, we were both in the same place. She was gone. And me and another dude were both watching Dragon Ball. And all of a sudden, boom, 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 I get the knock on the door. 2 officers in suits and one who's like basically dressed in street clothes all show up, saying there's a woman screaming in my house. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious? And I'm like, you can come in and check. There ain't nothing in. He's like, all right. Well, we make sure someone upstairs thought there was a woman screaming. And I'm like, I'm watching Dragon Ball. And the first officer was like, Jesus fuck.
Sorry, it's Dragon Ball. I can't.
Yeah, so the cops asked just like, hey, just for our own records, what, names and all that other kind of stuff, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't really care. Like at this point, he's like, are you seriously fucking watching Dragon Ball? And I'm like, yeah, it was back when Super was really starting to go or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy, one of the officers was interested because he's like, I didn't know the Super even started. And so what happened later, actually, my buddy actually got arrested that day because I didn't realize that he had a warrant out for his arrest.
Noise complaint, turn arrest, hey.
Yeah.
Damn you, Dragon Ball. Damn you.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. So I kind of felt bad. I was like, damn, I got bro arrested for no reason. Like I thought it was
Dragon Ball got him arrested.
Dragon Ball got him arrested. Yeah. And so it was just I don't know, when it comes to like just like I said, like anime and stuff like that in general. Hello, I know, hi, I love you. Oh my god. My dog is just like, when are you gonna get off so we can go for a walk? But like when it comes to like just anime, the love for anime in general, and like especially in Black spaces, it's incredible to see how much people just come in and just enjoy. They from all over. It's really brought a lot of people together.
It impacts people on such a scale to where they feel like they have a space to go just like anybody else.
Yeah.
They have a space where they can be themselves. They can go there. They can connect with other people just like them. They can connect about anything and everything in those spaces and just enjoy themselves. You know, they don't feel like they have to hide a part of themselves any longer. And even if it's like the rest of the world treats them any differently, they don't care. Like, listen, I have my space. I have my community. I could care less if you're racist. I could care less if you don't care for me to be in this space. Care less if you don't want me to cosplay this certain character, or you don't want this character to be Black, or whatever it may be. We could care less because we have our community to back us.
The fact that the cosplay community gets under attack of it so much.
It's wild that we're still having this conversation about it. Like, is just crazy to me because we've had this since 2009, 2008, probably even earlier than that. Where
there's so much.
How dare us exist in cosplay spaces because Black people can't be this character or something of that nature. I'm like, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. And so like whenever I see, like I saw the one girl who I can't think of her name right now, who took her own life.
Yeah.
Because of the bullying. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, y'all, like this is why we make the spaces for ourselves and why we don't invite you in, because of people like you, these racist motherfuckers who come online and like try this, because they'll never say it to your fucking face.
Yeah,
they'll never go around and say it, but they'll always try to say it online. They'll try to slide in through every comments. Like I've said before, like your negative engagement is still engagement to me. I can give a fuck less. Like I will take your comments, blast it up on another video, and then just clown you the entire time.
Yep.
Wouldn't be the first, probably won't be the last. Like, and so I do that on purpose. I'm like, yeah, because I want to show like what the negativity that comes through every time is. So it don't matter if it's on YouTube, don't matter if it's on whatever it is, y'all are fucking goofy. And so it's like time to show you what we're goofy on. That's why I love those videos. You ever seen the ones where they actually like find the person?
Like, hey, how you doing?
that lady who drove like, was it 3 hours?
Yeah, she said, see what happens, see what I can do.
And that dude was scared shitless too. Like he was like, holy fuck.
She was so calm that she was like, see how quick it was to find you. I said, dang.
Oh yeah, and then these are the same people who end up like losing their jobs, and then they're just like, see, they're just trying to cancel me. No, you're just a piece of shit.
You're just trash, and everyone sees you for who you are. You know, it's almost like the NWA style. NWA was like, listen, they saw their CDs and whatnot being burned outside by people who didn't want to hear their music. They said, I don't give a damn. You bought the albums anyway. You bought it anyway. So we're gonna take that money. Go ahead, do what you want with it. We still have your cash.
That's how it always goes.
And that's how we're gonna operate off it. You can leave your comments. You're still engaging with us. Thank you very much. You're
still engaging, like at a job, dumb fucker.
Right? It's like at least 3 other people found you because you made this comment. Appreciate you.
Yeah, exactly. So, here she is.
Oh, look at her.
If I can actually lower my camera. I usually don't do it on like. Actually,
so cute.
I can lower the camera down.
He's a baby. My goodness.
Yeah, there she is.
He's like, why are you putting me on camera?
No, yes, I love you.
So cute.
Yeah, I love her so much. She's awesome. All right. Yes, I know. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I love. She's amazing. But I have 2 more questions for you.
Gotcha.
These are usually pretty straightforward, but I love to say them because I get different answers every time. First one's really easy. Just where can they find you?
You can find me on TikTok under Ctrl Alt Create. You can find me on Discord. Ctrl Alt Create has a Discord for the community as well. Ctrl Alt Creator Lounge. You can find me on Instagram. Ctrl Alt Create Events. Control Alt Create events. And you soon enough can find me on YouTube as Ctrl Alt Create Events. It's coming.
Ctrl Alt Create, all social media.
On social media, all the social medias.
Awesome.
And on Twitch, that's coming too.
Ooh,
yeah,
your streams up.
It's returning to gaming, so
that's always why it's fun. So my last question, I do appreciate you being here. Absolutely. Of course. My last question is this: what does nerd culture mean to you?
Run that question by me one more time. My cough got in the way.
Oh, you could. What does nerd culture mean to you?
That's a good question. It means just being yourself, enjoying the things that may be niche or not so niche, being intellect in something that's maybe small or big, but having pride in it and appreciation and passion for it, enough to know enough about it to tell other people about it, diving into something that makes you feel valued and good, whether that's anime or gaming, whether that's nature, maybe that's something about the world, maybe you were a nerd for anything else. Being knowledgeable enough about it to share it with other people because it's something you enjoy.
I love it. I do. I love asking that question because I always get so many different answers.
You always get a different answer with that one.
Yeah.
That could be a plethora of different things,
I'm waiting. I've never had a negative one, so that's so far
which is good.
Yeah, because I can only imagine. But for everybody else, you guys know where to catch me. Twitch, YouTube, because that's how you're watching this shit. So you can also catch me on TikTok as well. That's where I do most of my stuff. I've been really slowing down on creating videos. We'll get back to that. It's just been a busy week. So like starting Monday, we'll be able to start making more shit. You can also catch me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram enough. I like it. It's pretty decent. I don't know. It's kind of whatever. I'm also on Threads, but I don't ever go on that. And I also have a Facebook, so Marky Zucky can find me. So
you found him, Mark. He's here.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the knock on my door.
Right there, officer.
Well, once again, like I said, I appreciate you being here. As always, it's a fun time. Be sure to, guys, make sure to check in tomorrow as well. We have another podcast coming up with the Black Jaegerists.
Ooh, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So, as I always say, for those who do know, I'm Taylor from Afro OG, and I will catch you all in the next one.